Hello, Pisces. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising for January 2022. Sorry I'm a bit late. I had a lot I had to take care of in the beginning of the month. So here we are for Pisces, and I've already pre-shuffled. We have the dice we're going to roll. We're going to pull out the Universal Golden Tarot as the main cards with clarifiers, upright and reversals of the Rider-Waite Mini. And then we're going to set the tone with the Lenormand Reverie. And again, it is a general read. So if you want something more specific to you personally, my information's below as well as on my website, which is twinflames3344.com. I have a CD out there also called Ashes, Twin Towers to Twin Flames by Evelyn Stainthorpe if you want to check that out. And otherwise, let's get rolling here. So again, this is for Pisces. I just ate my lunch, so excuse me if I need to take a second. All right, for Pisces, January 2022. Whoop, that was 6. Did it roll back again? It was number 6. Okay, so 6, which is the Lovers. It's also the month of 6. Both are Gemini, but we also have Cancer in that month as well. So the number 6 is coming up. And 6 is also love, family, and community. We have the Gemini symbol, which also can represent, I always get the Roman numeral number 2 there, so the High Priestess could come up there as well. But that is Gemini too. So a lot of Gemini coming up right here. And then we have Neptune, which is you, Pisces. Lots of dreamy Pisces energy, along with very practical practical verbal Gemini and or twins. And the 6 of the Lovers, Gemini, yeah, and Neptune, which is really dreamy. So it could be some dreamy love energy here for you. And again, there's that contrast between the dreaminess of Neptune and Pisces and the practicalness of Gemini, is very straightforward and loves to, just say it how it is. So let's get going and see what happens here. We're going to set the tone with the Lenormand Reverie for January 2022. For Pisces. I don't have a lot of Pisces in my chart. I think my Chiron's in Pisces. And I'm Virgo, so Pisces is my other axis, so it's a lot of subconscious energies. Let's see here. So for setting the tone for Pisces, we have a letter here. Maybe a love letter, perhaps. 27 is the Ace of Wands. There's new passion here or some kind of inspiration regarding a letter, a note, an email, a document, perhaps a sealed something. Or this could be creative writing as well that takes off. And we have the Mountain as well, which is completion. And the Sun. So your time, perhaps finally getting to the top of the hill, into the sun. It's like climbing up to the peak to actually get the full sun on your face. So let's see, in the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, so let's see what's going on with that. And it can just be perhaps a type of message that you don't normally get in the mail. So it could be something as simple as that. Perhaps taking time in the mountains, going skiing, but there's some kind of writing that's most significant about this, whether it's a message or some kind of document, or like I said, creative writing or a text. But it's inspiring to complete something and expand in the sun. The bottom of the deck is the union energy. This is a very spiritual, peaceful, mature energy of union. And the King of Swords here, being very pure and wise. And then we have the 42 of the 2 of Cups and having direction here. Your true north. So let's see what comes up. It looks very romantic, actually. Let's see what happens for you, Pisces. Are you going on vacation or your time in the sun? My daughter's Pisces, and I sent her a package that's supposed to get there by today. So it could be something as simple as that, like, receiving that package. that perhaps makes your day. You know, it's always fun to get surprises in the mail. All right, Pisces. So here we go for January 2022. Welcome to 2022, Pisces. One more. Okay, Pisces. Pisces. January 2022, Pisces. All right, first card out is the King of Swords. And he just came up. Didn't I just say the King of Swords? Yeah, he's on the bottom of this deck. The King of Swords is here. So he's coming up as that very pure energy of union. The King of Swords in this deck, you know, it's very militant, you know, police work, that kind of thing. Or someone who maybe, you know, maybe an older relative who was in the war and maybe have a lot of wartime stories. But there's very much that energy. You know, we got a stereo system. He's got all 16 channels on. Is it 16? I think it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 16 channels on, which can be the tower energy. But it's also between his legs. So however you take that. But yeah, let's see how his energy plays out right here. The challenge for you, Pisces, is the Empress. And she's abundant. You know, she's the culmination of all of the queens. She's not wearing her heart on her sleeve. She's got it set right in front of her so all can see. Not playing games. This could be someone birthing anything, including a child. Or it can be a grandmother. It just depends on your situation. But we have the King of Swords and then being challenged by the Empress. The foundation is the 8 of Pentacles. And that has to do with creating, getting your ducks in a row perhaps, or just working in general, perhaps working in your own environment where you don't have to wear shoes to work, right? And you can perhaps doing creative work or building work, perhaps working in your garage. In the recent past for you, Pisces, we have the King of Pentacles. So we got 2 kings here for you, King of Pentacles and King of Swords. And then challenged by the Empress. So whether they're challenged by the Empress, perhaps at the workplace, or these could be children of a mother over here, or maybe if you're a feminine Pisces, maybe these are lovers, maybe an ex-lover and a current lover, or a boss and a lover, and then this is a mother or grandmother challenge. So it just depends on your situation. The crowning here for you, Pisces, is the World, which is your energy. For me, this is Pisces. But it's about completion and coming full circle and being completely authentic, marching to the beat of your own drum, completely protected when you're in a high vibration and nature. That's all you need for protection if you have a high vibration. And there's all these lower vibrational energies here and perhaps saviors as well that want to protect you. But perhaps you don't need it because you've learned how to protect yourself. That can also be someone around you. It can also just be about coming full circle and completing something. And you have the Mountain, which is 21 up there too, which is some kind of completion. What did you finish? What did you culminate? And then what's coming up for you, Pisces, is the Ace of Wands, which came up in the first card, the 27. So there's new passion being offered here. New passion, growth, creativity, or projects. And we have Taurus, Pisces here, and the King of Pentacles could be any earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or just someone with a lot of earth in their chart, very well grounded. And who is offering you this passion here? And who are you? How do you see yourself? You see yourself as the Page of Wands, young and inspired. Maybe you love to work out. Maybe you love to look good. But you are inspired. This could be very shamanistic energy too. But it's kind of a combination of shaman and galactic as well with the space boots. It's very interesting. It's like the galactic shaman. That's you, Pisces. Because you have your one foot in this world and 1 foot in the next. So it could be very like native or aborigine of this world in personality, but yet very otherworldly as well. And what's around you, how others might see you, is the 2 of Wands. So here you have 1 wand, but here they see you as having options. There's always you always have another wand being offered to you. And this could be an ex perhaps. Maybe they see you as holding on to an ex. This can also be just being seen as having choices. This can be twin flame energy as well. But in this particular deck, there can be someone who's been going through cancer treatments in this deck. But this also could be a native, like an Indian tribe type of child here as well. Maybe you feel like that. Maybe you're having dreams about certain things, whether they're of a past life when you were American Indian or from somewhere else, but some kind of Aborigine or someone just indigenous to the area. But it's all about you having inspiration here. Perhaps you just have a lot of good ideas. And the block for you is the Fool. Why is freedom a block for you? Why is keeping your heart open and taking a leap of faith a block for you? Because it really has to do with opening your heart. So who hurts you so much that you can't open your heart fully? And is this actually offering yourself new passion here? And do you have a doggy? You might be hanging out with your doggy as your best friend. And so what's coming up at the end here for you? And by the way, this is Aries too. So we have Aries, Pisces, and Taurus. And by the way, my daughter is a Pisces, and she's got Aries rising, and she's got Taurus in her chart too. So there's definitely that kind of energy here, and she has a puppy. So what's coming up for you at the end here? The Ten of Swords. So this card, it can be reversed. We don't know yet. But this can be a betrayal, but it can be a major surgery, but it doesn't have to be yours. It could be someone you know who just had major surgery. But it can be some kind of painful ending too, like the ending of some kind of pain cycle, which it looks like you did complete something. So maybe you had an injury that you're finally free of, or maybe there's some other kind of problem physically that you had that finally you've gotten rid of it. Yep, see, coming full circle regarding a pain cycle. But if this is reversed, it could be bliss as well, right? Really feeling that bliss state, being blissed out by being authentic to yourself and just being in that high vibe energy. What's connecting you to what's left hanging limbo at the end of your read is the Six of Pentacles, which has to do with sharing, being charitable, or perhaps settling out with someone, not wanting to deal with something anymore, and finally getting it taken care of. And then what's hanging in limbo for you is the Four of Cups. Excuse me. But this is that energy of taking a time out. Somebody could be feeling sorry for themselves. They have these other options, but this seems like the same old option. Or maybe you don't even see this because you're too in your head to notice it's there. But this could be about learning how to receive love. Not just give it, but receive it as well. Allowing others to give you love because it makes them feel good too. So it's interesting too, because that's the first cup card that came up for you, Pisces, and you're water. So this can be boredom and apathy as well, or maybe you're tired of sharing or giving to others, or you're bored with what you're doing, you're bored with your job, or you're disappointed at perhaps jobs not coming through for you that you actually wanted. And so we might pull a couple extra cards at the end if I need to. So I'm just going to pull a couple extras here. And I'm going to show you the bottom of the deck. All right, so the bottom of the deck here is the Death card. So we have Scorpio here. It's about endings, transformation. You know, with this card specifically, it could be last rites. But this also could be someone saying, you know, get out of my way. I'm not ready to die. Or I'm going through a transformation, and even if you don't agree with me, get out of my way. It's not up to you. And these could be children who don't agree either. They don't get it because they're following what their parents have always told them. This could be someone who's doing their own thing and going through big transformation. And there is a lot of compassion here. And then we have the King of Wands. We have the Hermit with the light. in one-to-one connection with the King of Wands, who's busy looking down here with a little reptile there on his platform. And then someone who's hanging upside down, see, he could be looking at, what are you doing down there? Trying to see new perspectives or see what it's like to see from somebody else's point of view at home, perhaps hanging out at home and dealing with some kind of death or transformation. So it could be a grieving process, but it also can be a big transformation or ending that's going on, right? And if there's any kind of separation in a household, this could be like the King of Wands upstairs looking to see what's going on downstairs, hanging out downstairs. And again, this could be like a parent who's not well downstairs who has to stay with you, but they can't climb stairs, so they might be downstairs, that kind of energy. But it can just be a transformation too. Maybe you just redid the house and just enjoying hanging out at the house, or now ready to have somebody over, a friend come hang out. Okay, Pisces. Maybe you are looking at houses. Maybe you just bought a house and coming full circle about it. So we have two kings and an empress, and you see yourself as the page. So why do you see yourself as the page when we have the empress and two kings over here? And it could be because you are young, or you are the youngest in your family, or you're just the one with the get up and go and really inspired to be creative. You got a lot of, look at that. No matter which way you turn, you're creating. You're creating this way, you're creating this way, you're creating that way. And if someone's not taking advantage of all your get up and go, that would be silly of them. Because like you're really on, like you got it going right now. So, all right, so we have the Death card and we have the Ace of Swords coming up here reversed along with the World reversed. And again, you have the World card right here, but that might have been an upside down world or a cycle that's not quite over yet. There's some kind of split or divide or need for clarity in the whole truth in order to complete the cycle and come full circle. Or you're feeling divided about something, perhaps feeling divided about leaving a situation that you've become very comfortable in. And again, here's that Death card, which may be reversed because you haven't come full circle quite yet. And here we have again, Pisces energy for me. This is about needing to use your intuition, or, not quite in your integrity, or this is about a secret passion, which also relates to that integrity, right? Because it's secret for whatever reason. And should we really need to keep secrets? We shouldn't, but as long as there's dark energies in our world, it makes it some decisions very difficult for people, even though they should be very simple, because it should always be about the truth. So the foundation in the recent past, we have both Pentacles energy, the King of Pentacles, and then perhaps working for the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. Why does Pisces have the King of Pentacles in the recent past? We have the Six of Wands reversed and the Fool reversed. So again, this could be doing things under the radar, right? Not quite in their integrity. And are you aligning with that? Maybe you just found out something that you didn't realize they were doing, and you're put in a position where you'd have to accept what they're doing. Again, this could be falling from grace, falling on your face. This could be falling off the wagon or horse, lacking faith in general of your own abilities, but like you're on, like you got it all going there. Okay, this could be attention-seeking behavior as well, or just feeling like a failure. If you mess up the least little bit, like punishing yourself for having failed, when all you need to do is just get back up on the horse and go again. But this is coming up as this King of Pentacles over here. Not necessarily you, unless you have a lot of Pentacles in your chart. Someone attention-seeking who perhaps fell from grace or fell and hurt themselves, and perhaps they need surgery, which is why this is coming up. So why do you have the Eight of Pentacles in the foundation? 8 of Pentacles. We have 10 of Wands. This is about dumping a load, dumping your burdens and responsibilities, letting them all go, because this is just too much. You can't sustain that for any length of time. This can be slave labor as well. And this also could be a confession about the injustice of something. So I feel like something all of a sudden you realize doesn't align with who you are, and it's not fair, because maybe you did a lot of things in order to orient towards this position or this new situation, or perhaps even an old situation that all of a sudden you found out something about you didn't realize was there. And then we have the King of Swords in the middle of this. Uncomfortable energies and depressing energies. So this is someone who probably should walk away, but that doesn't. But yet they stay in a depressed situation. This can also come off as arrogance. Or the King of Swords can just have Aquarius in his chart, in uncomfortable energies of not walking away. Or perhaps the King of Swords is with somebody with Aquarius in their chart, perhaps a Taurus, which is the challenge, and not walking away. And why? So the challenge is Taurus. Why, or Taurus, or the Empress rather. So why is the Empress the challenge here? And there's the pain, right? This could be a pain in the ass. This could be a painful ending. This could be surgery. This could be betrayal. This could be getting a massage. And so here is that energy of not feeling like you have a choice. Right? This is where you have a choice, or somebody gives you an ultimatum. And this is where you don't feel like you've been given that choice, or you can't implement that choice at this time, perhaps because of pain or going through a painful ending. And there may have been new information that came in here. This could be clarity or new information, but remember here you were keeping peace of mind and balanced. Maybe you didn't want to know, and now that you know, it throws you off balance, and now you have to rebalance yourself. You have to kind of regain your momentum again, or this person does. And so you see yourself as the world upside down in the underlying energies. So how is it coming up now? With the Six of Cups reversed, right? This, this is that loving soulmate energy here, or loving children. This can be a past life energy as well. It has to do with the past and loving memories of the past, but yours is upside down. So is it that somebody from the past is returning? Is it because you're having a falling out with a best friend, a falling out with your child, or perhaps your children are giving you a hard time? What's the deal here? And maybe that's why your world is upside down, right? After falling out, it ended a battle, or there's no more conflict, but it's not over, right? The Death card is still reversed. I told you that. So the World and the Death card, there's an ending that needs to happen here, but it hasn't happened quite yet. Somebody's clinging on and not allowing the natural process to happen in some kind of falling out between two people, and feeling imprisoned with the Queen of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so we have Scorpio reversed there and Pisces reversed there. And perhaps one of those people is a Queen of Pentacles with Earth in their chart, or that's a third person. So you could have a few people there. And again, the Empress, well, let's see where she comes up here. Ace of Wands. Why does Pisces have the Ace of Wands? Got the same card. It's reversed. I had a feeling about that. So there's some frustration here. And we have the Tower reversed here. So again, there's that clingy energy, right? Resistance to sudden change. This is frustration, lack of growth, not being aroused, not finding the humor in things, not understanding, not being able to conceive or be able to conceive of a situation. It's 4:14 on the clock, which is significant for some reason. And it just turned 25, which is the Knight of Wands, who always comes into the rescue. So there's, very fiery energy. This can be after sex as well, right? Because this would be someone, right? It's a very phallic symbol. It's about new passion, new creativity. But if this is passion and somebody was inspired to have sex, this could just be after sex as well. And this with the Tower too, right? You get that, right? That's like an orgasm, okay? So this could be afterwards. This also could be resisting sudden changes regarding projects and creativity. And not understanding something, not finding the humor in something, not aroused by something, or perhaps not aroused by your partner for whatever reason. Or maybe your work isn't getting you excited anymore. So why are you the Page of Wands? We have the Three of Swords. We have the Three of Pentacles, 2 threes in a row, and then the Moon, which has to do with romance. And this looks like, third party situation at work, separation, heartbreak, disappointment, or something got rained out. Again, there's issues at work, whether it's financial issues, people not getting along, or third party interference at work, or perhaps at night is an issue. And that could be a Cancer energy too. Maybe you have Cancer in your chart. Or just the full moon that's coming up and you're feeling the full moon coming, but you're excited about it. I'm pretty sure this Page of Wands, Page of Wands is upright because I saw it as we were shuffling. So there's some kind of disappointment or heartbreak regarding issues at work, perhaps at night or just because the full moon is rising and people are starting to get, a bit aggressive. And it's really windy outside. And what's around you or how others are seeing you, this Two of Wands, which we already saw is reversed. Feeling like you don't have any options, but you're like all dressed up and nowhere to go. There's some kind of unhappiness or family unhappiness, or this also could be, a total lack of emotional fulfillment on your part. But this also could be the ending of an unhappy emotional cycle, like that's way overdone to be done. Somebody needs to go out and come together and have fun. And it is Friday, so maybe you're getting together with friends or other people see you as feeling upset about something and want to take you out, perhaps. And then we have the Queen of Swords upright, speaking their truth, perhaps about coming out, whether it's coming out of over-isolation or dealing with a parent who had Alzheimer's or dementia, or perhaps other mental issues where they couldn't take care of themselves. Or perhaps they did take care of themselves, but you thought they were crazy. And again, coming out, talking about coming out of over-isolation regarding the King of Pentacles reversed. So he might have been over-isolating here. Or perhaps he has some kind of illness that you weren't aware of, but he's normal for the most part. But, certain people keep certain things about themselves secret. So there could be something there that's physical. Or just somebody who lost money or status or is all about the money and status. And maybe you think he's crazy. Or maybe now he's finally coming out about himself where he wouldn't before. Maybe he doesn't have a lot. The King of Pentacles is someone who had 10 pentacles, and now he's got 4, whether he lost money because of the last 2 years or because of a relationship issue. But feeling like you have no options or people seeing you as not having any options regarding an unhappy cycle that's over now. You might as well come out and celebrate with us. And don't worry about that guy. It's like letting go of that. So the block here for you is the Fool. Why is the Fool a block for you? There's that 10 of Pentacles. Like this is the ultimate family life, right? Everything you've always dreamed of, you can have, right? It's emotional family, not emotional, but a very abundant family, business or community. Or this can be heaven on earth that we're working towards an ascension. And we have the Queen of Wands, a part of that, along with her destiny, which perhaps means also schooling the goose, the golden egg. Maybe she has to kiss up to the golden egg because maybe this is not her family. Maybe this is their family. This could be Libra energy over here. And we have the Queen of Cups coming up here too. All right, so we have the Queen of Wands, and this could be Aries energy, but remember this is coming up as a block for you, and the Fool is reversed over here as the King of Pentacles reversed. And he just came up over here, so did he fall from grace from this Ten of Pentacles family with the Queen of Wands, and maybe she's Libra, or the King of Pentacles could be Libra or have Libra in their chart. So the block for you, Pisces, could be this fall from grace of the King of Pentacles reversed. Or perhaps he's just lacking faith in your relationship, and that's what's pissing you off. And then we have the Queen of Cups here, which could be you as well. And then a message of the Page of Swords regarding a divorce or some kind of break in contract, a breaking away from a religion, an establishment, an established way of doing things according to society. So we have Libra upright and Taurus reversed. And again, the King of Pentacles could have Taurus in his chart, but the Queen of Wands could have Taurus in her chart too. But we have Libra coming up here as well. So this is the block about someone who fell from grace or fell on their face and got hurt, or someone who's just lacking faith and there's some kind of betrayal here. The Ten of Swords. Why? All right, and here's the humble, loyal servant coming in to help. Somebody's defenseless to the energies of somebody else offering their assistance. And this could be children, Leo, pets, vacation, perhaps someone offering to come on vacation and defenseless to the offer. How could I turn it down? Sun and fun, how could I turn that down? And so that Ten of Swords could be reversed, and this could be the bliss of having an offer to go away on vacation together. But someone needs to swallow their pride first, or perhaps maybe somebody made a bad decision or a bad call, right? This is making a decision or a wake-up call or a judgment call, or, you know, just calls in general. But this is about bad judgment or a bad call, or not heeding the call, right? Not calling and needing to swallow your pride. Perhaps you spoke and you spoke too soon and then somebody choked. Right? Not literally, it could be, but it's more about, you know, choking on your words, or maybe you said something bad about somebody and then you found out they were actually a really nice person. So it's just that energy here of maybe promising something to go on vacation with someone and then realizing that wasn't a good idea because maybe I'm getting really busy at work and I can't actually get off. So we'll see. And that's Leo upright and Aquarius reversed. And then we have, or there's a home. Maybe you're moving. This could be a visit as well, going to travel to visit someone, or just that the party's over, right? You have to save your money now, especially if you're going to buy a house. And then we have the King of Cups upright here, who's a very happy, loving, you know, nurturing kind of person here. Maybe you're telling them about this. Maybe you're asking them for their help. The Six of Pentacles. And that could be also about a parent who has to move out of a place and somebody needs help with them. The Six of Pentacles. Okay, somebody's dumping emotional attachments, or perhaps putting out trash, you know, things that you don't need anymore. Letting go of things that don't serve you, that you don't love. This could be having a garage sale and getting rid of stuff. Again, having a garage sale, sharing or settling out. And getting a steal, perhaps. Maybe it's like everything must go, so you're pricing everything really cheap, so everyone just takes it, so you don't have to take it with you when you move. But this also can be, it's pulling in the wrong kind of people, the element, to your space. Maybe you don't like that. But this is also no longer confused about your choices. And it's somebody, perhaps catching somebody in the act, or this is literally it's like somebody like running across the street to make it before something closes. Or, you know, this came up in another read too, that it could be a private investigator where somebody is waiting for somebody to come in, or could be stolen merchandise as well. Maybe it's part of the practice of a business that you're working for that you didn't realize before, and now it's a problem for you. But again, it could just be settling out or sharing. And remember, when you have a garage sale, you know, you're not discriminating on who comes into your garage sale. It could just be anybody. Maybe somebody comes in that you didn't want to see. And again, somebody might be defensive about this energy. Yeah, but again, this is, you know, energies you're not resonating with, and dumping all those emotional attachments that don't serve you anymore. You know, letting go of stuff that you don't want. And other people could be saying, you're crazy getting rid of this. You're only selling it for this. I'll take it. And then we have the Four of Cups at the end there. Feeling self-satisfied. Making magic happen. With all the tools on the table, on board. This is very happy, this is big manifestation. It's like you're very pleased with yourself for having dealt with a situation perhaps on your own. And we have the Lovers here too. So I feel like this Four of Cups is reversed, like you're starting over. Did that come up already? I didn't notice. Well, any which way, it's not negative here with the Nine of Cups getting your wish, which, by the way, this read started at 49, which is the Nine of Cups. Getting your wish, or just really self-satisfied, manifesting big time, and with a lot of affection there, whether it's a lover or a home that you are in love with. And then we're going to keep going here. We got the Page of Cups coming up here next, which, Pisces, is your energy. It's that very loving, sweet, pure energy. And then we have the Five of Swords guy, which is kind of paralleling to this over here. So who's coming in to give problems? And can you handle the situation if they do? Somebody juggling, performing, or trying to distract you from what they're really trying to do in the background? And are you able to discern the difference? Right? Because that could be coming up for you. Can you handle that as a young person? Or someone who's immature emotionally? Can you handle it if somebody, Five of Swords, comes in and attacks? And then get someone to distract you? So, you know, if somebody wanted to steal or break into the place if you're at work. And then here we have the Nine of Pentacles, which is someone who's got it all together, very independent and sure of themselves. They have everything they need. And then here is the rest, the break needed. Perhaps someone is abstinent right now, or praying, meditating, or perhaps someone you know is performing and independent and meditating a lot for the Knight of Cups to come in, or to be love. So the Page of Swords, the Page of Cups, that's your energy here, is coming up here as looking back at the lack of peace and the need for peace from the past. Regarding the Five of Swords, which was Five of Swords, starting over again, right? No longer bored or apathetic, but actually starting over again regarding a rejection perhaps in the past. This could be someone who's jealous, or someone who's moody, or someone who's insincere with their love, or doesn't feel like being loved. right? So when you have the Five of Swords guy, there's no love there. It's usually somebody standing in their truth, but in a mean kind of way. So this could be, are you able to, as the Page of Cups, stand up to those who may be jealous of you and who may be nasty solely because they're jealous and weak, needing courage and strength to do what you do. And then we have the Two of Pentacles, of performing and helping people stay happy, reaping the rewards of your efforts after working really hard with a smile on your face. And the Empress reversed, who may be in lack or needing taken care of, but this could be a nasty person too. It could be someone who expects everyone to do things for them, either in a really helpless way, right? I can't do it, I don't know how, or I can, or blah, blah, blah. Or it can be the person who's really mean and expects everyone to hup to and kiss her butt. But it also could be just someone who's ill or injured or pregnant. Maybe there's a friend reaping the rewards of hanging out with a child. And we have the King of Swords reversed as well. And this could just be two parents, right? Two new parents who are exhausted after having a child, perhaps. And maybe wanting a visit from the Nine of Pentacles, independent one who doesn't have kids, who gets to do whatever they want. Remember, the grass is always greener on the other side. We have the Four of Swords here, which is about not getting sleep and rising above, or awakening and coming out about it, about detoxing or going through detox. That it wasn't easy to get where you got. So why do you have the Four of Swords there? Why is the Four of Swords there? Again, the Two of Pentacles. So you're awakening to the performance here, to juggling. Maybe realizing someone's been juggling you, or you've been juggling others, or you've been working harder than everybody else, and people are jealous of you. They don't realize how much you've put into what you've done. But this is about impatience, losing patience. The Fallen Angel, Sagittarius reversed, and the Page of Pentacles reversed, which could be a child who's an opportunist or someone in need of help, money, or opportunity, or maybe they're always asking for help, money, or opportunity. Or this is someone who always calls in late too, right? They're always oversleeping when you're always up and on the ball. When you're always up on the ball, Pisces. We have the Page of Pentacles reversed, and then the Page of Cups upright. And then we have the Knight of Cups who's reversed. Knight of Wands reversed. This is somebody paralyzed by their passions. Maybe somebody you work with who really likes you. And they're paralyzed by their feelings for you. Or this can be the player who just tells you whatever you want to hear so they can have sex. But you're very guarded here in that regards here. I feel like someone wants to really connect with you. I think they're enamored with you, wanting to share. They see how independent you are and like you're a catch. And there may be an Emperor reversed here who may be out of control, abusing their power, or perhaps ready to step down because they're getting older. So again, this can also be, in the family, there could be siblings who may be giving you a hard time, but maybe agreeing to disagree or getting on the same page with sharing information or settling out regarding having to take care of a father figure as well. This could be that as well. An energetic exchange with offering time, money, and effort to help somebody recover. And again, helping someone recover from the nightmare. And somebody holding their tongue or getting a lashing. That could be verbal abuse as well. And then here's this energy of the way you see yourself. Inspired. And perhaps you're pushing other people's buttons or dumping on them. This could be purging it out as well, but you're in a positive energy here. Perhaps you feel pushed to your emotional limit regarding Cancer energies, or this is maybe your car broke down. This could be some kind of break up, break down, break in, out, or through, or sick of other people trying to get away with stuff. And there could be Cancer energy here. And again, trying to recover from loss, regret, guilt, and shame. Working, trying to get their ducks in a row with the King of Wands. And this could be, you know, a sibling, it can be a father, it could be a boss, whoever it is. But he's dealing with post-war energies and just wanting to hang out, not wanting to go anywhere. And this could be in a relationship where you're tired of their excuses. They never try to come together with you. Whether it's your relationship or a sibling or family, whatever it is for you, right? Broken down, trying to recover from guilt and shame or sadness and loss, and just always working. While the King of Wands is post-war, perhaps PTSD, and just wants to hang out. And perhaps this is them getting together. This could be a father and child, or you're, you know, a couple. Wanting to hang out and see new perspectives on the situation. But there's definitely jealousy here. And your energy of the Page of Cups is upright here, as well as some of the Pisces energies over here that are reversed. So you're inspired, but it's like if you have other signs in your chart, that's what's getting you going. Your Pisces part needs to complete a cycle, but it hasn't quite happened yet. So let's see what comes up with some of the oracle cards. And again, you have Aries, Taurus, Pisces, Scorpio. Yeah, and those are all the majors. Let's see what Romance Angels has to say. But you have a lot of spiritual maturity here. And there's some kind of letter or document and a challenge to overcome regarding full exposure, or going on vacation, or coming together with friends, or that could be acting, that could be playing sports. Maybe you're not having time for the things that you love to do because now you have to work so much. Maybe you're tired all the time. Maybe somebody else around you is. But there's a need to overcome, there's a need to complete a cycle here. All right, Pisces. Free yourself, Pisces. It's time to take back control of your life. Don't fence me in. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. That means pay attention to your signs and synchronicities. So if you're seeing synchronicities, they're trying to give you a message. So you might want to meditate and give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. You're calling in your soulmate. The bottom of the deck is getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens, okay? And Aquarius was getting some of these cards too, so you might have Aquarius in your chart, or perhaps dealing with an Aquarius. But again, your love life might be ascending to a higher level of commitment, and you're getting to know each other more. And that could be in a relationship, or at work, or in family, no matter what it is. Let's see what the numerology deck has for you. So the King of Swords is right in the middle of your read, but he's reversed over here. He's not walking away. He may be depressed or arrogant, or he has Aquarius in his chart. And his challenge is the Empress. And that could be your boss, and he's someone you work with, or that could be a mother or grandmother, and that's somebody in the family or a relationship. But both the kings were reversed, and the Empress, is she, what is she? I can't remember if I saw her or not. Let's see what the numerology deck has for you. Remember the Magician and the Lovers card. Gemini's on fire here in this read. Creativity. So 3 is the Empress and creativity. It's very yellow. Solar plexus, be confident. Look at that. You got 2. You got gold and yellow. This is unity consciousness of the Christ vibration. You have that communication and creativity. You know, this is about it's time for you to shine. And you have surrender to it, the central sun. You're like Leo energy. It's like pure sunshine. You're pure gold. And then we have the spiritual partnership on the bottom and spiritual career. So you're becoming very spiritually oriented in both your partnership and career. So you may be dealing with both of those right now. And there's a need to communicate, be creative about it, and just then surrender to the bliss. Because this Ten of Swords could definitely be bliss. Where is the Ten of Swords? Did I see it? Oh, it is upright over here. So there is some kind of painful ending or betrayal. Or perhaps the need for a massage. That could be as well. And where was the Empress? I was trying to find her. Here she is. She's reversed too. So Empress is reversed. He's reversed. He's reversed. You're upright. So what does that tell you? If all these people are in your situation, you're the one who's in the right and they're not fitting with you. It's causing, you need to close a cycle here. It's not serving you. You got all this great energy, right? You have this great energy and you also have this Page of Cups great energy. But the Knight of Cups is jealous. This could literally be somebody, though, who's really enamored by you and they're paralyzed by their passions. They can't talk to you, perhaps at work, may they know you. And maybe you share with them all the time. But you may be pursuing this Emperor reversed, where there's this other person who just loves you and they're great and they have great energy, but this Emperor may be abusing, right? Maybe abusing their power with you. If this is you. I hope that was helpful, Pisces. All I can say is there's some kind of an inspiration for you regarding documentation or letter or a package, but there is a challenge to overcome, something to finish and complete that you haven't let go of. And have your day in the sun. The sun's up right here. You are much more mature than the older men that you're working with here. And this energy too. Yeah, it's like saying, don't betray yourself, Pisces. You got this here. Communicate and surrender. And there's this letter up here too. Communicate and surrender. Speak your truth. Make sure you drink your water, get your rest, get your joy in your nature, and breathe. Rise and be loved, Pisces. Love you. See you soon. Bye.